Today we are going to start a new subject which is known as foreign trade. Okay, so this is the subject foreign trade. Few 5 units are there in the foreign trade. So today I'm going to start the first unit of the foreign trade. Okay, so foreign and trade, two terms are there. One is foreign, another is trade. So everybody knows what is trade. Trade is what? It is an exchange of goods and services from one place to the another on behalf of the money. So we cannot exchange the goods and services without the monetary transactions. So if we exchange the goods from one person to another, from one place to another, without the money, without the cash, it is not considered as trade nowadays at present. In earlier time, what happened? The barter system was there, where the people exchange the goods against the goods and goods. One person exchanges his goods for the another person's another goods. That means what? Exchange of goods, but the monetary value may not be same in that case. So, for example, suppose a person have a pen and another person have a box. The value of that box and the value of that pen may not be equal. But earlier time, there was no monetary transactions. At that time, what happened? So against that box, one person sold it or they just transfer the things against maybe that pen or pencil or whatever it is, whatever the commodities he has. So that type of transactions against goods and goods. Here also goods, some goods are there, and here also goods. One box, another maybe a pen or pencil. So the exchange of goods from one person to another, it is known as barter system, which does not exist nowadays. Nowadays, if we say the term trade, it means exchange of goods and services against the monetary terms. So that type of transactions which take place is known as what? Trade. Here we will study what foreign, the word foreign is there. What is a foreign? Foreign means other than the home country. So whatever transactions made in a home country, in the home, in the nation, that is known as home trade, not the foreign trade. If a trade takes place in two different places, two different countries, not only two different places. If I say two different places, it may be inside the nation itself. But when a trade takes place between two countries, one country to another country, that means it goes out and some things from the another country comes in. So that type of transaction in terms of the money is known as foreign trade. So let us see what are the topics are there in the foreign trade. No doubt lot of topics we will get. Today I'll cover these topics. What are the topics? Meaning and definitions. What are the different types of the foreign trade? Characteristics. What is the nature? What is the features of the foreign trade? Importance. Why it is required for a nation? How much important it is for a nation or a country? Difference between the internal trade and the foreign trade. Internal trade and the international trade also we can say there are different terms of foreign trade. Benefits of the foreign trade. What are the benefits of the foreign trade? So these are the topics I'm going to cover up today. So the first is what? The meaning and definitions. If I say the meaning as well as definitions, of course there is a little bit difference. There is no such definition for the foreign trade. So we can say the meaning itself is a definition for the foreign trade, though time to time few economists has given different definitions for the foreign trade. So foreign trade basically if we say it is an export import policy. So foreign trade, the another name of the foreign trade is also international trade or the global trade. So this foreign trade, we can say it is an international trade or global trade also. So what is foreign trade? Foreign trade. So we can say this word as a international international trade, or we can say it as a global trade. Global trade, it is globally everything we can trade nowadays. The technology is so high at present. Everything is possible to buy from one place to another and sell from one place to another very easily with some rules and regulation. So legal requirement is there for each and every trade. Okay, so now this international trade or global trade. The world is very small nowadays. Only a circle. Earlier time we heard that world is round, but nowadays this round is very small round. It may be earlier a very big round to go from one place to another place. It takes lot of time, lot of money, energy, everything is required. But nowadays, with modern technology, everything is possible within a very stipulated, limited time. So, in this era, in this situation, the trading from one place, selling and buying from one place to the another place is very convenient. Very easily we can send the goods from one place to the another place. That is why this foreign trade plays a important role in the economic development of the country. Okay, in any country, basically like India, which is a developing country, we need more and more exposure in the outside market to sell our commodities. Same way, for the better economic growth, for the better lifestyle, we need goods from the outside places also. Because for each and every country or each and every place or each and every nation, it is not possible to produce each and every commodities, but requirement is there. We human beings, we always want more and more. Our desire is unlimited. Once we get a certain thing, we need more. So, in that case, to fulfill our desire, not only to fulfill our desire, to fulfill the economic development of a country also, this type of commodities buying from the outside is very necessary. The same way, all the products which we are producing in our own country, it may not be required for, all the products may not be required for our own consumptions. So in that case, what we will do with the extra commodities, extra products? So all those commodities we can sell into the outside countries, outside places where it is required. So this type of dealings from one place to the another place according to the requirements of the consumers, customers, this foreign trade takes place and plays a vital role nowadays in the economic development of any country. Now, as I told you, this is a globe. This is the world. It has become very small. How? With the transportation, with the technology, with all other equipments, it really very small. From one place to the another place of the globe to send the goods and again buy from this place to this place. Nowadays, it is possible, and which is known as international, nation to nation, nation to nation, whatever the commodities we can sell and buy, that is foreign trade. Basically, the foreign trade is also known as export import policy. Time to time, different act has been passed for this export import policy. So, to know the foreign trade, two terms basically we have to know. One is export, another is import. So, what is export and import? In case of the international trade and global trade, as a big terms I'm mentioning. Now, what is required over here? The thing which is required here is export as well as import. All these terms we have to learn when we deal with the foreign trade. So step by step, I will show you how to go for foreign trade, global trade. Hope that you understood what is international trade. Okay, so not only the transactions between one place to another, the transaction should be from one nation to another, from one country to another. That is known as foreign trade.